Hey everyone, we're doing the medium number 1 for function and function notation. I forgot to put it on the top here, and it's hopefully you can read this. It says a college campus has vending machines which must be periodically restocked. And as usual, you should read the problem, pause the video, try to answer it first, and then go through and answer it. So go ahead and read the question, and then pause it and then try to answer it, and then you can start it up again. So basically, some word problems can be fairly straightforward, but you must be careful to check that you answer the right question. Here it's how many more times the vending machine with 400 nearby students must be restocked than a vending machine with 300 nearby students. That's basically what they're asking. So basically we have S equals 400, and we also have S at equals 300. So we're just plugging that in. So we have, let's do the 400. F of 400 equals 400 over 25 plus 1, which equals 16 plus 1, which equals 17. And then when we have 300, you have F of 300 equals 300 over 25 plus 1, which equals 12 plus 1, which equals 13. So that equals 13, 17. But it says how many more than. So basically, don't answer, the answer isn't 17 or 13, it's 17 minus 13. And 17 minus 13 equals 4. So the answer B is the answer. Okay. The next one, I went ahead and wrote the title here. So I messed up on the first one. So basically it says what's the maximum value of the function graph over here. So basically we're going between -8 here and 8. And so the maximum occurs at the left endpoint of the graph, -8, 6. So let me see. Okay, basically right here, I should have drawn this graph right up to 6, right up here, and stopped it. I drew this wrong. Alright, so there's where the maximum occurs. This is a relative maximum, but the maximum occurs, so when x is -8, or y is 6. So the answer is B. Alright, that was pretty easy. The next one, we have another maximum problem. So basically, I'll try to find it. Here we go. It's number 9. So they want to know the value at its maximum here. And when you get there, we have to know that it's at the point with the range. We're looking at the y values. So you have to pay careful attention to the axis labels because they are not given in increments of 1. I'm going by 2's here. So basically, the highest point of the graph has a maximum at 8 right here. Alright? And when you drop it down, you find the corresponding x value, which is 6. So it's right here. Just be careful with the graph. So basically your maximum occurs at 8 when x, they're looking for the x, when the x is 6. Alright, next one. We're going to compose these two functions, g of h of 5. So I usually rewrite this as g of h of 5. This is your inner function. So I'm going to take care of my inner function first and do h of 5. So I'm going to look at this function and do h of 5. Okay, so 9 minus 5 is square root of 4, which equals 2. So h of 5 right here equals 2. So now I want to know what g of 2 is. And you plug in that, and you get 2 over 2 minus 2, which equals 2 over 0, which is undefined. So g of h of 5 is undefined. Okay, in the next one, we have to write, they actually kind of gave you a graph with this, but we don't really have to look at it. It tells you that the function crosses at the x-axis at these 3 points. And it crosses, it doesn't touch. So basically we have a function, they used y, so let's use y. Well, y equals x minus 5 times x minus 2 times x minus 4. And I'm just going to double check and make sure I wrote it down right. So we have, no, it should be x is negative 5. I knew something was wrong. So this is x equals negative 5. So this is minus a negative 5. Now, let's rewrite that again. We get y equals x plus 5 times x minus 2 times x minus 4. And then basically, you're just going to FOIL this out. I'm going to FOIL that out. That's going to be x squared plus 3x minus 10. And you multiply it by x minus 4. And I usually put that in front. So I'm going to put this in front here. So you get x minus, that's just me. You don't have to do it that way. X squared plus 3x minus 10. And when you distribute all this out, you get x cubed minus 4x squared plus 3x squared minus 12x minus 10x plus 40. And cleaning all this up, this gives you x cubed minus x squared minus 22x plus 40. This was your negative x squared, and this is your negative 22x. And that's your answer, and it matches C. So C was your answer. Okay, the next set is the second part of the medium. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.